Hey, and welcome to your pick a card. This is going to be for what you most need to know right now, and you can pick as many piles as you would like, or you can pick one. The choices that you have are the frog, blue tiger's eye, aqua aura quartz, and pink rose quartz puppy. The decks that I will be using today are Madame Endora's fortune telling cards and Oracle of the Shapeshifters. And then at the end, I will be pulling a Rebel deck card just for a little bit of cheeky guidance for you. So I will give you a second or two to go ahead and make your choice. If you feel that you need a little bit more time to think about it, go ahead and pause the video. Timestamps will be placed down below. Please be advised that with the Rebel deck, there is curse words in it. So if you do not like profanity, curse words, whatever, you can feel free to skip the ending messages when I do that part. So without further ado, let's jump in. So we're going to start with the frog in just a second. Absolutely love frogs. They're one of my favorite animals. So let's see what we get for today. Well, this reading. Alright, so with the Madame Endoras, we have the Hand of Fate, forces beyond your control intervene. Winds of change, your surroundings will undergo transition. And the Knight, triumph over adversity. So with these three cards, I feel like there's a lot of transformation going on right now and a lot of uncontrollable changes, and you kind of feel like it's completely out of your hands. But that's okay because the universe has your back, and you have to learn to let go a little bit of control at times. But know that you'll be successful in whatever happens soon. So for the shapeshifter cards, we have Alice in a sea of tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. Elizabeth and the Lion, it's time to become a great leader. And Once Upon a Midnight Jury, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So with these three cards, even though things may seem out of your hands and like you have no control over it, there is some control that you do have, but you don't need to have too much. You need to learn to let go just a little bit. Because sometimes if you don't, you can be way out of your depth, over your head, and it can turn out in chaotic ways more than you would think of. And then for this, for creativity, writing, genius, expression, artistic flow, what I feel like is that you need to take some time to think about a lot of things and put your priorities into order and make a list and go from there, and also weigh out some pros and cons of things that you're thinking about lately. And that's what I get for these cards for today. Make sure to check out the end if you're interested in the ending messages with the Rebel deck. And if these messages also resonate with you, please feel free to comment down below. So, let's see. And for the puppy next, the rose quartz, we have for the Madame Endoras, we have seduction, passion, romance await. Passion and romance await, excuse me. The Caduceus, you will receive news from afar. The Minstrel, let your intentions be known. So with these, I feel like you're going to get some messages whenever you're hearing this, and that there will be messages of love from either a current love interest or your partner. And they will be some really, really cheeky messages, I feel, because seduction, like, I feel like they're going to be flirting with you a lot. And it can also go vice versa. Don't forget about that. So, but these messages can be very soothing and healing for you, both as well. So, with the shapeshifters cards, we have yeah. Sorry, I get a little tongue tied. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. The Mermaid and the Turtle, an elder will teach you. Little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. So, with this card, I heard opposites attract. Because I feel like your partner is definitely not the normal for you, and definitely a complete and total opposite for you. But that's great because you guys mesh well together. And it doesn't really matter. And you guys can be very creative when you both get together. For this, I don't feel like it's a victim card. It's more like they stand behind you and support you, and they're there to help you and guide you, and also look out for you. And then with an elder will teach you, I feel like there is someone in your like in your family that's older that you really like to listen to, and that you really wish you could speak to get some much needed guidance right now. Know that they're just a phone call away, and you can always sit down. I get they want you to sit down and pray as if you're talking to them. I know it sounds strange to say, but that's what I really feel most guided to say, because that's what I hear. And that they hear you all the time. Even like I see someone just walking around talking as if the person is right next to them, even though they miss them so much and wish that they were right there. They are. Know that they hear you, and that it's okay to do that. But just take a deep breath. Everything will be fine. And that's what I get for that set. Okay. For the folks that picked the Blue Tiger's Eye, let's see what we get. For the Madame Endora's ones, we have the Chimera. Imagination clouds your judgment. The Raven. Darkness looms on the horizon. And Serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. So I know these cards seem a little contradictory, but what I hear is that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're almost there. And let's see. Get out of your head. Stop thinking all these crazy thoughts that are just like spinning your wheels. All it's doing is spinning you in a negativity circle. You need to try and break that cycle, from what I feel. And then once you do, everything will turn out and work out the way it's supposed to in divine timing. Because I feel like the moon is kind of like, I feel like cycles with this card. And I keep hearing everything will come up roses. So if that's something that someone would say to you, kind of like a personal message, then that message was for you, and you should know exactly what that means for you on a personal level. So with the shapeshifters cards, I have Dragonling Garden, A New World is Born, Dragonfly Mermaid, You've Attracted Wonderful News, and Two Kittens, You Must Choose. Uh-oh. Just kidding. So, with this card, I feel like you have a couple of choices to make. And you're not exactly sure which one, and you kind of want to have them both. Because I kind of heard the Cardi B lyrics when she says in Bodak Yellow, I don't want to choose, I can have them both. I know I'm probably messing up the line, but you understand what I'm saying, and you can look up the song. Let's see. With this, I get that there's new beginnings coming in and messages of something new taking off for you that'll help jumpstart this new beginning. And let's see. I feel like you have a lot of friends around you that are going to be able to help you with this, and that it'll also help put you at peace and let you be able to relax for a little bit. But whatever this news is, and whichever choice you make, it'll come out really well. And I keep hearing it'll come up roses. It'll come up roses. I'm like, okay, we get it. We hear you. Sorry. That's what I get for these. So for the Aqua Aura Quartz, let's see what we have. This one seems to have a little bit more cards than the others. So for this, I feel like there's some extra much needed guidance right now. So let's see what we get for the Madame Doras. Love and Prosperity with the Queen. For that card, I feel like it's more of a strength in your relationship. Feel strong in your relationship. Have trust and faith in your partner. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. With this, I feel like it's more like negative blocks in your mind with the thoughts. And maybe like some feelings of distrust in your relationship. The Hourglass. Time is of the essence. So things are definitely changing. And I feel like you feel like something is slipping away from you. Slowly. And then a temptation may lead you astray, the Siren. So with these, I feel like you think that your partner is being tempted by someone else. And it's all in your head. So get out of your head. Have more faith and trust in your partner. And know that they're not really doing something freaking stupid. From what I get. And with this, I feel like you feel like something's coming just around the corner for you, but you're not exactly sure what it is. And you can't shake that feeling. So let me check and see what's the shapeshifters have to say, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more expansion. So, Sacred Beetle Armor, you have a mighty shield. So right now I feel like you're very guarded, and you have every right to be so, but you also need to learn to let go just a little bit. Hedgehog Love. Yeah, Hedgehog Love. Positivity, uplifting new friends. So try and keep a positive mindset and get out of the negative tailspin in your head. Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. So what I feel with that is I feel like you need to set up kind of like a little me time space at home. A place where you can go and feel comfortable and safe and take a little bit of time out from the rest of the world. And then Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time is to act now. Well, the time to act is now. But for me, what I get from this is more like stay present, stay in the now, get out of your head some more. And that way you can focus and be better aware for anything that's coming up with these changes. And I also feel like just to stay a little bit guarded with these changes, just to be on your, be on your toes with that is what I feel and what I hear. And that's what I get for these messages. For the Aqua Aura Quartz. So, let's put a little lightness in there, shall we? I feel like I don't have enough room on my desk. Alright, so for the frog group, let's see what we get for your Rebel deck message. I feel really drawn to do that one. Be aware that these messages may completely be separate from what you just had with the timestamp that you had picked previously, and they can be an extra added message, kind of like a bonus. Ooh. I feel really drawn to go with this one because this was the last one that I just did. No, it wasn't. It was this one. My bad. Never mind. Anyway, with the puppy, it says be grateful. Shit could be so much worse. So, I feel like with this, it's an extra message. And that don't challenge the universe. Just don't. I'm like, okay, what else you got? What next? Oh my God, what's next? I can't do this anymore, is what I keep feeling and hearing. Don't say that. It challenges the universe, and I'm like, oh, you want more? Here you go. Because like it says, shit could be so much worse. Don't pull that into existence. You really don't want much worse. Trust me. So I really feel drawn to go with the Tiger's Eye next, with Rebel. Or Rebel. Because fuck it. So with this, I keep hearing go for it. Take the risk, take the leap of faith. Be different. And I feel like everything will work out in time when you do so, with taking the action and the leap of faith. With this one, this actually I feel like is an extra message. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. So with this, I feel like you need to know and understand that you are loved, and that people have so much love for you that are around you, and you just need to pay attention just a little bit more and to see that in them. Don't feel like you're so alone, because you're not. There's always somebody there. So for the frog group, you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. I feel like this, you need to let things out and kind of like purge and cleanse yourself of any negative thoughts and feelings towards yourself, and not be so hard on yourself, and be a little bit more gentle, is what I feel for your extra message. So if these messages resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.